Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the Embodied Learning Systems YouTube channel. And what I'm offering here today is the first of a short little series of resilience check-ins. These check-ins are just giving you a tiny informal piece of a body of work I've created called cranial nerve sequencing. Cranial nerve sequencing is a journey through all 12 cranial nerves using mindfulness and embodiment practices in small, manageable bits to help you rebalance the receptive sensory side of your nervous system with the more active motor movement control side of your nervous system. We're just taking a little bit more time than you might normally take to explore these things. So the beginning of every resilience practice I do begins with a check-in, a simple check-in that has 3 parts. So the first one is to begin opening your awareness up to sensory experience. What are you touching right now? Can you feel the texture of anything that's touching your body? Are some of those textures different? Can you feel sensations of your body in slight little micro movements that you're making all the time? It's extremely unnatural for us to be still, completely still. And so there's always some gentle micro movement there for us to enjoy if we can. So what are you feeling in your body? And you can have a very gentle focus on this. So it's like a slight choice to soften your focus towards sensory experience. What colors are you seeing? What sounds are you hearing? Anything. And then the second step is to see if there's an emotional tone present for you. Could be something you're carrying with you from something that happened previously that you haven't quite had time to process. You don't have to process it now, but you can just get curious about what is the subtle nuance, emotional color that's present for you this morning or this afternoon. Are you a little bit happy, a little bit sad, a little bit irritated? And all of these things have qualities. And so rooted in your sensory check-in, you can just get a little curious about what's the emotional content that's present. So it's not about trying to make anything happen. It's really just accepting the energy that's present in yourself right now. And then lastly, on top or through and in and out of all of this sensory experience that's always going on in us, there might be thoughts floating around. Any kind of thoughts. And so it's just to notice them. There might be a thought that you've been munching on all morning There might be a worry. There might be something you're really curious about. That's an association that's coming up just from this little check-in. Whatever is present, just get curious. And so in this resilience practice, you're flowing your attention from cognitive through emotional to sensory and kind of back and around. And we all have this capacity, but sometimes what happens is we get stuck in one area or the other. So even just a little bit of a practice to find the transition between thinking and emotions and feelings helps to integrate our system, our organism, I guess, is another word. Words that really acknowledge the wholeness of our self are difficult to find in the English language. So we have this separation between mind and body. But what I find is that there is a pleasure in moving our awareness through our body and exploring how many choices we have about that, and the deep unity of what in our language we divide into two. So organism is the best word I can come up with. All right, I hope that was a very helpful practice. Peace and love. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.